So y'all gotta excuse me because like I just gotta say something about the Draymond Greene and Poole fight, altercation, whatever you want to call it, you know. Because like the reason that I'm saying something, because everybody and their mama is saying something about Draymond Green, saying that okay, it was a sucker punch and all that, you know. But here's my take on that is that I do not think it was a sucker punch. People say, well, how was it a sucker punch? Because listen, like the problem is that the new school cats, you know, the new school cats ain't aware of when a man is ready to fight. If y'all been talking smack, talking junk, you know, cussing each other out all during practice, and y'all know things are heated up. And then it gets to the point that man start walking towards you in your space, getting into, I mean, a certain distance. A certain distance, you know that's touching distance. Do you know what I'm saying? You fussing with me. And then we been fussing, everything heated. And then you start walking towards me, okay, you cool. But once you get into arm reach where you can hit me, your mind as a man should already be in defense mode. And then on top of that, listen, on top of that, knowing that the man walking towards you, he's mad, you mad, right? Can we establish that both guys was kind of mad, kind of upset? They had been saying something to each other the whole entire time. They had been going back and forth the whole entire time. And so, being that that's happening, then that man start walking towards you, right then, anybody that have been in fights, know that, you know, if we fussing and you start walking towards me, automatically, you know, I'm in defense mode, you know. Now I see if it's the other way around, like with the argument started out, we, you know, even if, no, I can't say that either, because even if an argument started out and he's right in front of you, he don't have to walk towards you. Even if the argument has started out and he's right in front of you, when the argument escalates to a certain thing, like you can feel the energy. You can kind of feel a person's energy when they are ready to fight. And you feel your energy. Even when you know you're ready to fight, you should already be in defense mode. And so now Draymond, he walks towards him. I'm sure as he was walking towards him, he was saying something like, man, what's up, man? You know, I'm tired of you talking all that smack, man, what's up? And he gets in his face. Jordan Poole pushes him. Now, most people that been in fights know that when you push a man, you got the man, if he's a real man, he's gonna respond to it. I'm not saying who was wrong for the argument that took place. You know, who knows? It don't show no audio. It don't show no audio of who was saying what and during all that time. It don't say that. You know, it don't show that. All we know is that Draymond walks to him, gets in his face. Jordan Poole pushes him, and Draymond responded with a punch. How is that a sucker punch? How is that a sucker punch? Is when a sucker punch when okay, the dude, he might not even know you upset. You might have little words. I mean, you might be walking towards them, and you might be smiling like, yeah, man, it's all cool, man, everything all cool. Then you holler off and knock him side of the head. That's a sucker punch. But when y'all been fussing the entire time, and this man start walking towards you, he start walking towards you, and then you push him, and then he responds with a punch. How can that be a sucker punch, man? How could that be a sucker punch? Make that make sense. I mean, the people might watch this video and get upset and don't understand, but I'm just from an era, and I'm sure some of them guys from the 90s, y'all capping too. Y'all capping too, because y'all know for a fact that during the 90s, guys was ready. I don't care if it was a teammate. When you from a certain part, you ain't even got to be from no hood or nothing. This everybody want to say that I'm from the hood where I'm from. No, it's as a man. Period. I'm in North Carolina. I'm in North Carolina, and I know that the fights that I've been in, that it ain't got nothing to do with the neighborhood I'm from. As a man, me and myself, I know that if I'm fussing with a man, and he start walking towards me, right then, as a fighter, I'm in defense mode. Anything he can be coming towards me with anything. His intentions could be anything. So I'm already in defense mode. And these new cats need to know that. This generation right here, see, y'all been raised, and some of them haven't been raised around real men. Real men should have been, I don't know if you were a single mother household or what, but as a man, when I was raised with my stepfather, he taught me. Now, if a man start walking towards you now, y'all been arguing, automatically, you should be in defensive mode, knowing that this man might throw anything towards you, a punch or anything that can knock you out. And another thing that my stepfather, because my real dad wasn't there. So, but another thing that my stepfather taught me is that a fight just ain't fair. A fight just ain't fair. Don't let a man, if it come to the point where you feel like y'all gonna fight, don't let him hit you first. Don't let him hit you. That one hit could knock you out. So my thing is, again, I don't think Draymond Greene thing was a sucker punch. I don't think it was a sucker punch. Now, am I defending Draymond Greene for what he did? No, I'm not. I'm absolutely not. Because I feel like Draymond, it's a lot of things that go on with Draymond. A lot of things that goes on with Draymond or whatever. I mean, it ain't the first incident where he been fussing with a teammate. He absolutely destroyed the Warriors. Well, I can't say destroy the Warriors because they still won the championship without Kevin Durant, But Durant don't want to say it, but he might just couldn't get along with Draymond Green. He might felt like, if I don't leave one of these days, me and Draymond gonna fight. And so he went on and left. That's how I see it. It could be other way, it could be something else. But my thing is that this thing is crazy, man. How can people keep saying that this is a sucker punch? It ain't a sucker punch. Then you got NBA players saying the same thing. And maybe y'all ain't built like we were built. You see, I'm about 40 years old. I'm 40 years old. Exact 40 years old. And I know from my era, if you walk toward me, bro, if you walk towards me and we been fussing, I'm already in defensive mode. I'm already looking. I'm looking at your hands. I'm looking, absolutely, when you're walking towards me and we've been fussing, first thing I'm looking, see if you got anything in your hands. If you ain't got nothing in your hands, no knife or nothing, cool. It's going to be a fair one. You know what I'm saying? But you walking towards me, I'm looking at your hands automatically, I ain't got to be looking at your mouth. I'm looking at your hands on down. When I see your hands move, I'm in defensive mode. I back up a little, I don't want to smother my punches. So if I see your hand move a little, I back up a little, I get in my stance. And from there, I warn you, like, now you're coming any closer, we fighting. That's all to it. I'm not giving you a chance to hit me. When I see your hand move a little, if you're walking towards me, and if I see your hands move, like if a pinky ball, if that pinky finger start moving like he's about to make a fist, ball up, oh yeah, you got to be on it. The most important part of a fight is defense. Anybody can throw some offense. Anybody can throw a punch. But the important part of a fight is your defense, your awareness. You had to be sharp. When a man is coming towards you, you looking at every part, everything that he can hit you with. You looking at that area. You know. And I'm not worried about a man head, because most of the time people fight, they ain't gonna come and just headbutt you. There's some old awkwardness. They ain't gonna give you a chance to get that close to me for you to headbutt me. But your hands in a certain distance, I see them hands start balling up, or if I see them go up in it, I want them off top. I said, listen, don't move your hands, bro. If you're walking towards me like you angry, I'm telling you, bro, don't move your hands, bro. I'm gonna take it personal, bro, because it seems like you want to fight. So what I said was that Draymond Greene thing was not a sucker punch. It was just simple fact that this young cat, Jordan Poole, which I'm aware here's my thing, and if they had to get rid of somebody today, I feel like Jordan Poole is better. He's a better player than Draymond Greene. He can shoot better. You can teach certain things you can teach him. Then Draymond at his age and with his attitude, a lot of teams ain't gonna want him. Draymond Greene. If I had to get rid of somebody, it will be Draymond Greene. It won't be Jordan Poole. This is the future. This is the future. If Jordan Poole stayed with Golden State, he is the future. This kid, he's not a bum. He got a jumper. He can take the ball in on you. He got handles. He can make passes. And that right there, that's the recipe of a great player, of a good player. But Draymond Greene, he got certain things too, but you got to factor in the age. You factor in the age. When it come down to it, if it had to go that way, Draymond Greene should be out the door. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying fire the man, let the man go. But I'm saying if it came down to that, But at the same time, like I said, I'm on Jordan Poole's side. But Jordan Poole, you just got to know from now on, that little era that you were raised up in, they didn't teach you right. Cause if they taught you right, it wouldn't happen like that. It wouldn't happen. He would have been walking towards you. You would have been ready for that punch. You've been ready for that punch because you're already looking for it. And it would have been a fair one. It would have been a fair one. It wasn't fair because you weren't expecting that man to punch you when you should have been expecting that man to punch you, because he already walking towards you like he wants some smoke. And so if he wanted that smoke, you should have been ready for the smoke. And so it don't no sucker punch. With that, I'm out.